Dear friends of MA Psychology, especially the IGNOU students who are studying the portion MBC 001, Cognitive Psychology, Learning and Memory. So, you are studying first language acquisition. Language acquisition is a natural subconscious process by which humans develop the capacity to, first one is perceive, second one is comprehend, third one is use of language. Perceive, comprehend and use of language. Then it has different levels. Before that, I would like to say something about your text which you are having in your hand. That is MBC 001. So, in that beginning, it is said that language is a system of communication. To the psychologist, um, the language is expressed to the sound. Sound means by speech and music. That is sound. Second one, the language expressed to the symbols. That is written form were there. At the very same time, gestures also were there. So two type of communications are there. First one is with the language, with mouth speaking and music. Second one is with the symbols. That is gestures and writings. Two type of communication there. And in the beginning, it was they believed that the scientific study of language learning was not able. It was not possible. Only after 90s, only after 1950s, they understood that they comprehended that they can study scientifically the language acquisition. First, the Greek thought that only the philosophers and metaphysicians could study or understand language acquisition. So that I think it is Rene Descartes said that I think therefore I exist. In your book, it is something different. Is written. It is written like this. I think therefore I am. That is Rene Descartes. Actually, the form what he said is cogito ergo sum. I doubt, therefore I exist. That was the thinking process. They said that only the metaphysicians and philosophers could only understand language. Later, it was the study, the evolution of psychology. Evolution of psychology, it was started from philosophy, then it was it was turned to psychology. So, process, last it came to the psychology as a study of behavior. Before that, it was soul. It was about God, soul, then mind. All that they changed, and they said that scientifically we can study psychology. So you can say that the language acquisition also can be studied scientifically. So other than your note, I would like to say first the language acquisition from birth. You have to understand the process. That means a human process has an innate biological ability to acquire language. Babies begin by differentiating sound in the womb and typically move through distinct phase. One thing you have to understand: the infant never learns; they're never being taught. They are learning by a native tongue. To call amma, no, never you taught. The language, the mother tongue, they are learning from the mother. If you are speaking as a mother, you are speaking English to your child, the child will be studying English. If you are speaking Hindi, the child will be speaking Hindi. Okay. Then other than after that, second language acquisition, SLA. Yes. Second language is learning subsequent languages. That is learning. Understanding how we acquire knowledge realizes a few core conditions. There is stage and is theoretical foundation. I would like to say the stage. 0 to 8 weeks, producing biological noises, crying, then okay, they will be producing some sound. 0 to 8 week. Then 6 to 12 months, babies with a specific concern of vowel combination. They will make some vowel combination. Amma, acha, pucha, like that. Then 12 to 18 months, speaking first recognizable single words. They will use single words. Then 2 to 3 years, combining words into short, simple sentence they can. Then 5 to 5 years developing complex grammatical structure and conversational language. So I was going out of your portion, but this is needed. Even though you're going out of your portion, don't worry. It is really the language acquisition, the process is there, age process is there. Then you have to understand SLA, language acquisition SLA. That because I am giving an introduction. After that, I will go directly to your textbook. Pre-production, a silent period where the terms takes vocabulary and meaning, but speaks very little. You don't think that the student, the child who is calling mother as mother, you are not imparting immediately, but they are acquiring it and they are keeping that in their mind. When they are able to turn their tongue, they will use. It is not immediately coming. Their process is already happened there. Second one is early production. The learner begins using one or two words or phrases and short familiar chunks. The speech emerges. All these are developments. Then the third one is speech emergence. Second one is early production. Okay, I said it. Pre-production is there. So, pre-production. I will say once again. SLA. First one is pre-production, a silent period where the learner takes vocabulary and meaning, but speaks very little. Second one, early production. Learner begins to use two words. A short or familiar chunks. Then the fourth one is speech emergency. Speech emergency. Sentence becomes longer and more frequent through grammatical efforts and remain common. Then the fourth one is immediate fluency. Immediate fluency. I am speaking like this because not in the beginning I could not speak like this. Now I may be having fluency in Malayalam. The learner can communicate in more complex sentence and engage in conversation. And the fifth one is advanced fluency, that the learner approaches the native level cognitive and communication proficiency. So this is the introduction. Whenever you are going to write about the acquisition, language acquisition process, you may go through what I said and just make an introduction about this particular unit. These are essential things. It is because I am not criticizing IGNOU because the material they have prepared not now. It is before 1994 something. So the later development they are not included in this text. So you may update. You may update with. So this is a simple sample introduction I am giving. If you are satisfied, okay. Otherwise, you just call me directly. I will put in my group and I will put in YouTube also. You just go through it. If you are able to understand, okay. Otherwise, if you need only the study materials, I will be giving the study materials alone. But I am not satisfied with the study materials because the updation is important. Okay, take care. Thank you, Johnson Karur.